Hello. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to share and connect in this capacity. It's so interesting how technology continues to evolve and create new forms of communication and use these technological tools for transformation. So, before I get started, I wanted to share a little bit of background as to why I'm personally so passionate about our digital devices and how we can foster flourishing and well being practices moving forward. So, as a digital native, I was very early on a deep user of these tools, specifically with social media. And in 2016, I started a social media marketing firm. So, being immersed in this space from both the consumer and business perspective demonstrated the power and magnitude of communicating at this scale. However, with this deep usage of technology, it demonstrated to me the huge opportunities for it to be used with intention and purpose to connect and cultivate on a deeper level. So, fast forward to 2021, I'm challenging myself to take on these practices to evolve social media. And that means working together as a global community virtually to deepen our discoveries and encourage questioning and curiosity around how we can continue to innovate and get better. It's interesting because in moments where there are that feedback dialogue, there can be some vulnerability and some discomfort around what's not working. So I invite us to step out of that mindset and zoom out even larger at this universal scale. How can we continue to improve and enhance our natural flow so we're flourishing continuously? So I'm so grateful and appreciative of all of the challenges and lessons that really prepared us for this moment to propel into the future of our digital worlds. And I think it's so important to empower ourselves with knowledge and understanding. And with technology and information at our fingertips, what's the difference of knowing something and really learning and applying it? So that's really what I'm going to be challenging us to do together as a community to really take this information of what we know and apply it in our daily practices. So, with evolving social media, this starts with a simple intention. So, what is our intention for first using our technology? So, I really intended to open up my computer and record a video and capture this conversation. So, that was my intention when I opened it, and how we're fostering this flourishing moment now. An example with social media could be I want to share an event with my community. I really feel that this will add value to families and local people in this specific location. How can I use this social media tool to share this valuable resource and empower people to connect and see that unique value from social? So when we go in and open our applications with this intention, it can be so powerful that we can ignore the distractions and go straight to that task. However, we're all human, and when there are red notifications or something that's triggering an emotional response from ourselves, perhaps it's a post from a loved one or something that's really intriguing, a deeper rooted connection with ourselves that's appearing on our digital device. So, in these moments where we do get hooked by something else, how can we pause and take a moment to really reflect on? I understand that this post really intrigues me in this moment. However, I want to get back to my intention of what I was originally planning to do on this platform, and then challenging yourself to complete that task and then going back to that interesting thing that ignited your curiosity. So, because we're all unique beings and there's different things that hook us emotionally and physically, How can we be flexible and agile with this level of awareness? So perhaps there is something really urgent and pressing that you notice when you open your feed and it's needs to be taken care of now. Giving yourself the time and space to approach and give attention to where it's needed, but also honoring your boundaries and creating a safe space for you to connect and fully show up. A practice that I like to share is when we are in moments where we're pulled between many different things, trying to grab our attention, connecting with people on a human to human level and letting them know, I received your message. I'm so grateful that you thought of me and shared this with me. I want to be fully present and give you 1,000% of my attention. Let's set up a time to talk one on one so we can both be face to face virtually and really connect in a deeper way. And whether that's via text message, voice note, phone call, whatever medium feels most comfortable for you, just level setting and creating that communication charter so it's clear that you want to deeply connect with this person and fully show up instead of trying to task switch and give your percentage of attention to someone that you want to give your full awareness to. So, having these practices and dialogues is so helpful to articulating what your intentions are and how you'd like to focus your attention. The reason why this digital world has been referred to as the attention economy is because attention and our focus is a finite resource. We only have so much. So, how can we be really mindful and aware of how we're focusing our intentions and attention and really use it to align with our goals and use technology as a tool for transformation? Now, these are some really lofty goals, and I know this is a really giant conversation, which is why we're going to be breaking this dialogue down into bite sized chunks so we can really focus our attention on what our intention is for improving our practices with this technology. So, we're going to go into deep examples of different platforms and how we can use them to our highest ability to really get the most value from ourselves and share value with our communities. It's so beautiful because when we connect in this deeper capacity, we can really think outside of this box, this screen, this whatever you're referring to it as, and come up with new ideas. Because if you can imagine it, it is possible. So I really look forward to continuing this conversation and deepening the depths of our discoveries together. If you have any questions, please send me a message and we'll continue the conversation on our next chat. Thank you so much. I'm beyond grateful for your presence, and I appreciate the opportunity to take action together as we evolve the future of social media.